Hiya everyone, today I'm going to be doing an England inspired look for the World Cup season. It's upon us and this is the look that I've come up with. It looks pink but it's actually red. Now I've blended it with some white. So start with some primer. I've already applied it all over the eyelid like that. Just rubbing that in. So that's all on, ready to go. Now taking a flat medium eyeshadow brush. I'm going to go in with some Ben Nye white. This one's called Ice. And I'm just going to pat that on all over the eyelid. And you will hear the dogs snoring and sucking and all that kind of thing because they're behind us. Just pop that all over. Get as close to the lash line as you possibly can. Really happy to be in the bedroom today because it's just much better for lighting at the front window here. I'm going to go right up to the eyebrow bone, pat it all on, get it right in there. I'm just going in a pattern motion to start with, because then when you've got primer on, especially the primer I'm using is more of a metallic finish, it'll end up going kind of foiled looking, and I don't want it foiled. I just want it as patted on as possible. Tiny little bit just down there so you can see it's all on. Now for the fun part, taking this type of fluffy brush, so you can see I've already used it, going into the Manly palette, and I'm using, when I talk about the red, that's the red I'm using, the third one in. So it is super duper red, just looks pink on camera. So tap it off, excess, tip your head to the side, look straight ahead in the mirror, and you want to go for that corner join, outer part of the crease. Then we're just going to blend it up. And keep checking so you're not going too far out. You want to bring it in toward the inner corner. Stop, because we're going to be blending. So just keep it there as heavy as you can. And I think we've gone the same amount out as the other side. Looks on par. So just bring that up and keep blending. Now with a cleaner fluffy brush, this is what I've been doing, just blending that back out so the inner part isn't too red and you're keeping it nice and free. Look, so you've got that gradient effect. We're going to be going in with more of that in a minute, but now I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm going in with the black at the bottom there, look. The first one in on the big Manly palette, and what I'm doing with this is starting halfway across the eyelid, bring that out and up like that, and just tap it into the eyelid so you've got no gaps. Pull it right out and blend it at the bottom of that red like that. Just blending that in so we're not got a big dark line, because I'm going to be putting some liner on as well, so that'll blend in a bit better. On the lower lash you can blend that black down like that. We're going to be putting some red there as well, so it'll have a gradient effect. But now that you've got the basics on, take a longer pencil brush. This one's actually a 229 from MAC, I think it is. I can't see, the letters have come off a bit. They've all come off. But we're going to just push that into the crease like that. Just being gentle, and then I'm going to just blend it and fluff it inward. Going back over with the red, same red I used, tap it off, and then just dot it back over to keep that red intensity on that outer part. And I'm going to go back in with the black and just bring that into the outer part, the outer corner. And just gently blend Now with a fluffy brush that you haven't used yet, nice and clean one, I'm going to go back in with that white just to go over that, out the outer corner, just to make sure that we haven't lost any of that sparkle just there. So blend them two together. I'm just patting it on and pulling it down. So you've got a nice gradient effect on the outer corner. Now with your red brush again, nothing extra on, just blend the two together until you're happy with the way it's looking, like that. Now I'm going to have to come up a bit more for this one. It's looking alike. Now we need to get the inner part on. So let's go in with, this little brush here. It's another pencil brush, but it's a different texture. It's a synthetic one, and I'm going to go in and use that with a red. So along the lower lash line with that red, pull down gentle and just push that along, and then that'll blend on the outer corner with the black there, look. Go right in. Make sure you blend it well on the outer corner. Now the other side's died down a little because I've been messing about trying to get my lashes right. Now we're going to take some black liner. I'm using this one by Estee Lauder. It's called Onyx. Pull down gentle and just push that into the waterline. That's just to give the eye added depth and darkness. You don't have to use this if you don't want to, but it's a myth about it making your eyes look smaller. Sometimes it can make them look bigger. Now we're going to go in on top of that with some liner, liquid liner. I'm using this by Lancome and it's black. So just tip your little finger onto your cheek and off we go. And I'm bringing it up a little way, just a little way. So you want to colour in where you've missed out on the bottom. And I want a little tick, just a little one. Now, I'm going to put a little bit more right in the inner corner. There you go. Let's get the brows on. I'm using today Paula Dove, and this one is brunette. It's got a little wax compartment there, and then dotted into the dark brown. I'm using an angled liner brush for this, and I'm always steadying my finger on my cheek as well because it really does help. And I'm going to put that through the hairline like that. Eyebrows never match up. Hardly ever will you get them identical, which is, it's unfortunate, but you have to just live with it. Now, this is on its last legs. You don't get much content, don't get much product in here, which is annoying. The MAC Plush Lash. So, tip your head back. And I was going to put false lashes on, but I don't have any that would suit. I did have these ones, which would have been ideal. They're just so huge. You can't even see the makeup look. So I've opted for my natural lashes today, and they're not exactly the best. They really took a dint off all the tutorials, because no matter how easy and careful you are taking your makeup off, they're going to get affected, which is a shame. But I'll just make sure. I've been putting oil on them at night, just olive oil. And I've been eating loads of mackerel because I've heard It's that good for your hair and your eyes, and it's the keratin and your nails and all that kind of stuff. So, which is lovely. Anyhow, we're all done with my look, but we've got a blush to do, so we'll kind of go yet. Doing a little bit of this Bobbi Brown's Shimmer Brick, and this one's platinum pink. And because we're doing so much pinky red look on the eye, you don't want to go in with too much colour on the cheeks, so I'm just keeping it light. And I'm dotting it around so I get a shimmer, not a colour. Get some shimmer on there. See? Nice bit of shimmer. Now for the lips. This is the fun part. Look at that colour of that. It is by Envy. And it's Temptress Natural Lip Lustre. And I love it. It's got lovely sparkle to it. So there we go. And there you have it, my England World Cup makeup inspired look. I really hope you enjoyed. Next up is Argentina, Germany, Spain and Italy, and if you've got any more, let us know, because I'm kind of running out of time and I'm trying to think what to do next. So Argentina's next, then Germany, and then Spain and Italy. So I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for a lot more. Zoom zoom.